President Trump announced he will lift sanctions on Syria, potentially ending a 45-year policy of economic punishment that devastated millions of regular people in the country. Details are still unclear about the extent of the sanctions relief, but we're hopeful that lives will be saved. Trump's statement acknowledging that lifting sanctions will give the Syrian people a chance at greatness is tacit admission of what we've known all along and what Washington has long denied. Economic sanctions are weapons of mass civilian suffering. For 45 years, the U.S. has strangled Syria with sanctions, first in 1979, escalating in 2004, then all-out economic warfare in 2011. The Caesar Act of 2019 threatened anyone worldwide who dared trade with Syria. The result? A humanitarian catastrophe where ordinary Syrians, doctors, teachers, families paid the price. In 2023, CEPR Senior Research Fellow Francesco Rodriguez wrote in The Hill that sanctions on Syria impede reconstruction from the earthquake and years of war and heighten the suffering of Syrian people. He was right, even if most are only willing to admit it after the Assad government fell. But Syria isn't alone. Venezuela, Iran, Afghanistan, the sanctions machine runs constantly with the same devastating results. The civilians suffer. Trump's announcement gives the lie to the bipartisan consensus that sanctions are smart tools. They're not. They're collective punishment, illegal in war, but somehow acceptable in foreign policy. Study after study shows they fail to change government behavior while causing mass civilian casualties. Our research documents the global suffering caused by the U.S. economic warfare. Thousands die monthly from sanctions, more discreetly than bombs, but just as deadly. So this begs the question, if Syrian people don't deserve to suffer under sanctions now, why did they before? Why keep starving Venezuelans? Why deny Iranians medicine? Why collapse Afghanistan's economy? The Syrian people deserve this relief. More importantly, they deserve for this never to happen again to anyone, anywhere.